Hello.
Whoa.
Wonder how much of that intro will make it.
None.
What a riveting
It's
intro.
all
it was.
gone.
It's all gone? All right. Well, erased
From existence.
There it is.
So I figured we should start out this week's episode with a rehash of our new segment, NRC. NRC Talks NFL. NFC Talks NFL. That could be
Okay.
it. Okay, now I'll have a flash come across the screen.
Okay.
We've got a fancy graphic for
Oh.
that, but not for NRC or
Yep.
outro. Okay. I see where we're going with this,
I like this.
and I like it. I appreciate it.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
With emphasis on the s.
Yes. We have to honor Chief Miles Edward O'Brien.
I appreciate that.
I appreciate it.
So, did you guys see the Mahomes kind of dazed and
Yes.
like a little baby giraffe just kind of
Yes.
flopping?
I saw it. I'm currently wondering how much money it will take for them to bribe their doctor to let him play. Because I'm going to be honest, without Mahomes, the Bills win.
Yeah.
Even with Mahomes, I like the Bills' chances.
Really? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mahomes is good, but the Chiefs as a whole have not been what they were at the beginning of the season. They're still really good,
Mm-hmm.
but at the beginning of the season, they were dominant.
Yeah.
And now
Solid.
they're just solid.
Hmm.
The
All right.
Bills have been playing really well, have a lot of momentum.
Yeah. They've definitely increased. They've gotten better.
And then there's
Like a
this
fine wine.
this NFC thing
Yes.
involving this old guy. His name's
Brady?
Aaron Rodgers.
Oh.
And then there's
Right.
this ancient guy. His name's Tom Brady.
Yep.
It really does remind me of Brett Favre. He just refuses to go away.
Yeah. Kinda.
Mhm. I don't know if you guys
A lot of
noticed, but
connections.
Micah Hyde is on the Bills.
Yes.
Pretty sure. Yeah.
Oh, I missed that.
Yeah, he got traded there, what, 2 years ago? A year ago?
Yeah, something like that.
At least a year.
Yep. And Ndamukong Suh is on Tampa, which is weird.
Yeah.
I guess I didn't realize that before watching the game.
I was aware of it, but I never paid too much attention.
I can barely keep track of who's on the Packers team, especially these last couple of years. We just rebuilt everything,
Yeah.
pretty much.
Yep.
I only know really the Smith Knott brothers.
Yes.
Yep.
So
Gerard
So-
Alexander.
Who?
I know him.
Oh, Jair. Yeah.
Yeah. He's really good.
Mm-hmm. Kevin King's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Predictions for this weekend. So I am forced to get this episode up before this weekend.
Bills over the Chiefs.
Wow.
Though I will say that is kind of contingent on Mahomes not playing. Kinda.
it could go either way.
It could go either way if Mahomes plays.
Yeah.
If he doesn't
Well-
play, Bills all the way.
I'll put Bills under your name with a asterisk.
Ah.
I appreciate it. And then Packers, I can't not root for them.
Okay.
Yeah.
But legitimately, I do think the Packers have a really good chance, seeing as they do have home field advantage, and they will have fans,
Yes.
which did mess up the Rams on more than one occasion,
Mm-hmm.
because they gave all the fans signs to whack against the bleachers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was making some weird noises on TV. I took a video. It was like 30 seconds where the announcers didn't say anything, and it was just the sound of that donk, 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 donk.
Cool.
Weird.
I appreciate that.
All right, Ryan.
Pretty much the same. Bills, Packers.
Ah. Well, I'm just rooting for a Chiefs Packers Super Bowl
Oh, okay.
rematch of the original Super Bowl. Mahomes, they're gonna have crazy State Farm ads next year.
I was thinking about that too. I was like, oh wow, they could really go for it with those State Farm ads.
Yeah, I mean they could do like Wild West gunslinger, tight close-ups on the eyes. They're getting ready for a duel or something crazy. I don't know. They could go anywhere with it. Don't use my marketing. Pay me for my marketing ideas.
It's too late. It's gone, Curtis.
Yeah. Oh.
Unless you just cut that segment out and then you can
Oh.
pitch that idea.
Yes.
Yes.
All right.
All right. So moving on to our regular segment programming. Oh wait, I didn't give my games. Who do I? Oh yes, I did. What am I thinking? I forgot.
What are you drinking?
What are you thinking?
Next line.
What are you talking about?
There it is. I was trying to get Ryan to say it.
Ah, I see.
He didn't remember.
No,
That's okay.
sorry. What are we doing?
That's a good question.
Hey, this is 10 years since that show.
Oh my
I think.
God.
No. That's next. No, was it? Was it 11 or was it 12? It might have been 12. Never mind. Forget it. I said nothing.
We have 12 months until it's 10 years from that.
Yeah.
It is the year of our Lord, 2021. Curtis turns 30.
It's a very Weird Al smile.
That is true. It's coming up. It's coming up.
Look at what
boy.
I've done to him. I'm sorry.
Oh boy.
I'm going to use the Snapchat aging filter and put it
Get a
over,
cane.
impose it on my shot for the entire thing so it looks like I'm like 80.
Yes.
Our first catch of the day.
Like you know how to fish.
Oh.
I don't know.
Speaking of Star Wars, not that many people will understand that we were, well, some people will get the first part of that Star Wars reference, but it was a Star Wars reference inside a Star Wars reference.
Yes.
Inside a parody.
I miss the Family Guy Star Wars episodes.
You
I wish
know-
that they had done the prequels.
It would
There
have been
was-
great.
There's such golden material.
Yep. Not anymore.
Oh. Fox blew their
They
chance.
blew their chance, and now Seth MacFarlane's off doing this science fiction show called The Orville.
It's almost like Star Trek.
It's almost like Star Trek, except better, because it's not Star
Then-
Trek Discovery.
Well, it's better than current Star
yes.
Trek. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like it's almost Galaxy Quest levels.
Almost, except the humor is slightly more childish.
Did you guys
That's
see there
okay.
is a Galaxy Quest 2 script out there?
I've heard.
Although I-
Yes.
The momentum really got, killed when.
Yes, Snape died.
Yeah.
I think they were gonna adapt that script into like a 6-episode run for Amazon or something. Was
Oh.
what I saw.
Hmm.
But then he died, and so it didn't happen.
You guys saw
Yeah.
the.
Alan Rickman, that's his name. I couldn't think
That's
of it.
it.
There's something coming out about the Lord of the Rings Amazon show. How it's the rise of Sauron or something.
God, I don't care, because they're just gonna ruin it.
Well, let's hope that they don't.
I have no faith in current day reimaginings or rebootings or reusing of old properties. I have been proven time and again that they will mess it up, with the exception of Favreau and Filoni.
Hey, the original director of the first two Ghostbusters watched his son's new movie and said it was great. So
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, and
The new Ghostbusters.
3.
The,
Afterlife.
the actual new Ghostbusters 3. Not that fake Ghostbusters 3.
What are you talking about?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. What are you talking about?
I'm not sure anymore.
Talking about a distant, hazy memory that I wish I could forget. We saw that in theater.
We did.
And then we went to an MCT practice. And we just bashed
right.
the movie the whole practice.
That's right, we did. With Zach.
Zach.
He had a great time bashing.
That was fun.
Did I see
We
it
should
in
do that again
theaters?
sometimes.
Huh?
I can't remember if I saw it in theater or not.
No.
I don't think so.
That's
You
probably
shouldn't
good.
see it. Yes, it is good. You shouldn't see it. It's actually awful.
Well, I did see it though.
You saw it?
Yeah, I saw it.
You poor, poor bastard.
Yeah,
I wouldn't
'cause
wish that upon my worst enemies.
yeah,
You know what we
Yeah.
also watched in theaters? Transformers 4.
never saw it.
I
Stopped
regret
at 3.
that as well.
Stopped at 3. That's the
You know what we also watched in theaters? Alien Covenant.
Oh, yeah, we did watch Covenant. Oh, my gods.
nope. Didn't.
That was
didn't
bad,
see it.
too. Hey, Ryan, you know what else I saw in theaters? Batman v Superman.
Oh.
You weren't with me. I went and saw
Oh.
it with Julian. Back when he was still alive. Rest in peace,
I
Julian.
don't remember if I watched that in theaters.
I know I went and I saw it with Julian. We also went and saw Suicide Squad. I saw Suicide Squad.
I saw
with Julian.
Suicide Squad in theaters.
That was so bad.
Yeah, it wasn't. It was not great.
No.
Will Smith turned down Independence Day 2 for that.
Yikes.
Neither one of those movies. We saw Independence Day 2.
That's-
That was another
oh.
regret. Yep.
Why did we do that? We had
Yeah,
hopes.
We had
I mean,
hopes.
We had
I don't know
hopes.
why we
Spiner
had
was
hopes.
good.
Like, at what point did we think that that was going to be good?
I mean, Brent Spiner was good. He was funny. I don't know if he was good. He was funny.
It was
He's probably
entertaining.
good.
I just remember him mentioning sick bay and thinking,
Yeah.
nice Star Trek reference.
Gotta get you to sick bay.
That's the only thing I remember from that movie. It's all a big blur of destruction and,
I remember
and
the
phoned-in
end.
performance from what's his name.
Yeah. I do remember the end with the weird silver orb thing that was, I don't know, some other alien.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the only alien group that can destroy the first
Other
aliens.
alien group? Yeah,
I
it doesn't
don't
make sense.
know.
Ryan, did you watch Predator, The Predator in theaters? Because I know I did.
Yeah,
That was also bad.
that was not a good choice.
No. Mistakes
But
have been made.
you know what I did watch? The last movie I watched in theaters before COVID shut everything down. The Joker.
The joke? Oh, okay. All right.
Mm.
I only watched it on DVD. You got
Me
it for
too.
me. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Uh,
I watched it opening night. That was great.
but most recently, me and Curtis went and saw News of the World with Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
Right.
It was okay.
Yeah, it was.
Oddly paced.
Yeah, very strange pacing, and I don't know.
I think the pacing
Yeah.
killed it, to be honest. Like, there's story beats that are there, and then some of them are given too much time, and others aren't given enough time, and it's just like, what?
Yeah, it. I don't know. I don't know what they were thinking.
I don't know either. But we're not talking about a movie or a television show. Television. I'm from the South. They probably hate this fake accent I'm putting out. This is what I live for.
So,
Imagine one day you're gonna go to Rooster Teeth headquarters and talk like that.
No. Rooster Teeth's dead. Or it should be dead. They went downhill a long time ago.
This episode is sponsored by Rooster Teeth.
No, we're not. We're not sponsored by anyone. We're not. We are not getting paid for this.
Nope.
Nope. Not even a little.
It's a severe lack of being paid for this.
Please,
Yes.
please like and subscribe. Please.
If we were being sponsored by Rooster Teeth, we would then be being sponsored by Time Warner, and we wouldn't be able to bash Suicide Squad or Batman v
Oh,
Superman.
darn.
Ooh.
Yeah,
Well, we could. We'd just get in trouble for
that's
it.
true. You've got a point. An excellent point. But hey, HBO Max, I think it's February.
Are you getting
Justice League.
Oh, yeah.
The 4-hour cut of the Justice League on HBO Max. I'm going to pay for it.
Maybe I should hold on to my HBO Max account.
You should.
Just for
but
that.
The free trial already ran out.
For me, it's going to run out.
Oh, okay. You did it at, like, last minute.
I did it Christmas Day.
All right.
I started it.
I gave him that code, so.
So I've got a few more days.
A few more days. Ryan, I'll go halvesies for you for the next month so we can watch Justice League 4 hours.
Deal.
All right. Left-handed handshake. We're in.
Are they putting that on DVD?
I don't know.
I think they're going to test the waters.
Yeah.
See if there's a demand. I would...
There's enough people who are interested in watching a 4-hour cut of that movie.
I'm very interested.
Yeah. So let's just see
It'll
what
happen
happens.
at some point. It would be my guess.
Yeah.
I'm very interested. Yeah.
I'm very interested. Yes. What is a great shame is that The Mandalorian is not on DVD.
No.
And
That
I
is
don't think
tough.
that they're going to do it, which is a shame because I would buy it. Probably twice.
Yeah.
Per season?
No.
Oh.
Even I'm not that foolish. I'm a fool, but not a foolish fool.
Who's the fool? The fool or the fool who follows him?
Speaking of Star Wars,
There we go.
this has been our 30-minute segue into Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, the video game. Released...
Curtis, you should put a timestamp in this video. Like, where did we actually start the discussion?
Yeah, we kind of need one. What year did Fallen Order come out? Was that 2018? You've got the magic pad of victory.
Let's.
I think it might have been
I don't
19.
know.
Oh,
I don't know if I can
2019.
connect.
It was 2 years ago.
There's something weird. And
All right, well then I'll look it up.
I feel
Unless
like I
Curtis
just played
looked
it.
up.
oh. Riveting content. All of us
Jedi
on our
Yes.
phones
Fallen
and
Order.
tablets.
There we
November
go.
15th, 2019.
2019. What a year.
So really not too long ago.
No.
Just a little over a year.
A little over a year.
Mhm.
Yes. Ryan, you recently finished it. I
Yeah.
finished it a year ago. Curtis finished it
A year ago.
9-ish months ago.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, Ryan, what did you think?
What'd you think?
It's good.
It was good. Okay.
It was. It's. I was way more used to playing Force Unleashed. So going from that to this is a bit of a stretch.
you were like,
Ah.
I actually have to try and fight
Yes.
some things.
Right.
'Cause I am what is known as a button masher.
He prefers the hack and slash.
Yes. So this was this was a change up.
Change up, change up.
Mm-hmm. 'Cause I,
Yeah, actually, that's a good point. I was going to ask, how does this gameplay and kind of, I don't know, game design style, all that compared to other Star Wars games?
It's most analogous towards the Jedi Knight series. But
yeah.
even then, it's still, I would say, more inspired by recent, like, sword fighting games
Mm-hmm.
than those games. Because Jedi Knight, you had a lot more freedom in what you could do at any given time, or at least it feels like it. Because you could do some wacky stuff in those games. It's like, oh, I'm a level 2 Jedi. I have Force Lightning now.
Yep.
And you had
Nice.
force healing and force damage. Like, there was all these assortments of different things that you could use to actually create a unique play style. And I feel like whether you're on the easiest difficulty or the hardest difficulty of Jedi Fallen Order, you're essentially doing the same thing, which is learn a pattern, fight based on that pattern. Which isn't a terrible style of game. Many games have done it. It's just a little tried at this point. Tried and true, but it's still tried. This game does not revolutionize Star Wars games in any way.
Good call. Good call.
It's not like it's any it's... I'm trying to think of, like, from an open world idea of this game, it's not as big as, like, Knights of the Old Republic or anything like that, but it still kind of has this feeling where you can go around to different planets and search through, and you can gain more powers throughout the game, so you can go back to some of these other planets and keep searching. So there's that aspect that's kind of similar to some other games, some other Star Wars games.
Yeah.
But nothing too different or
Right.
too unique.
Right. The developers have said that their map design was based more on, like, the Metroid series, so, like, having a sort of a labyrinthian sort of feel that you can have all these interconnected ways and you find different pathways through. But I really felt like, for the most part, if you're just following through the main story, you're pretty railroaded into a direction, and you unlock your powers in a very linear fashion, and so you don't have that much choice, all things considered.
Did you guys end up unlocking all the different powers?
Yes.
Oh, I didn't get to all of them.
Oh. Yeah, I maxed out the skill tree and everything.
Yeah, I never got that far. I beat the campaign.
Yeah, I did it. I found all the stupid ponchos.
See that's the part that irked me the most. I don't like the ponchos.
Oh, I didn't wear them. I just found them all for an achievement.
Oh, okay.
It was like 100 gamer score.
Oh.
Yeah, no, I thought he looked better without a poncho too.
And did you guys do a lot of different weird lightsaber customization?
A little bit. I found a style that I liked and then stuck to it for the most part.
Yeah.
Because that stuff doesn't make a difference in your abilities at all, right?
Really, no.
Yeah.
I don't know. I liked having a cyan lightsaber color. It was kind of nice.
Yeah.
Ryan, what was the first planet you went to?
Bogano?
Oh, okay. Oh, I meant once you had the choice to go to different planets.
Kashyyyk.
Okay. I went to Dathomir right away.
No.
You can't do anything.
Dathomir looked too scary.
But you can get the double-bladed lightsaber, like, right away if you go there. Yeah.
Interesting.
So I had that the whole game. But...
so what point...
I don't remember.
At what point in history does this game take place compared to, like, Rebels?
It's supposed to be 5 years...
After
5 years after Revenge of the Sith.
Yes. So we're in a similar time frame.
Rebels would have...
Slightly before Rebels, right?
Rebels is like
about
5 years
14.
before Episode 4, right?
Yeah.
All right, so we're before Rebels, but we're still, all things considered, in the ballpark.
Okay.
In relative to the wider Star Wars universe.
Yeah.
I was just trying to figure out Dathomir, you know. Because it looked to me like there were still Dathomirian people kind of doing stuff. But then in Rebels...
they were mostly zombies.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, in Rebels, they were, like, all gone, except for ghost versions, or whatever.
I mean, you're kind of in the similar situation here. It's just Marin.
Yeah.
Walking around, doing stuff. And Talon, though he's a human.
Yeah.
Right.
Marcos.
Marcos. Yes. Ryan, crazy theory I've seen is that Marcos is actually Jedi Bob.
Huh.
The minifigure looks remarkably similar to Marcos.
Curtis, this
The
is where you
Jedi.
do a zoom, like a close-up on me, and the theme from, what's that show called?
The X-Files?
Yes, that goes on.
Yep.
Oh.
I keep hitting the table like I'm sorry.
That is a pretty... Huh. I wonder if that was intentional. Maybe it was.
I have no clue.
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Could it be Jedi Shaggy?
Shaggy is no longer canon.
Oh.
They recanonized him.
Jedi Shaggy. Oh no.
Just gave him a new name.
Like Scoob. I gotta go take on a Jedi Knight.
Isn't there like you gotta climb a giant tree and go fly on a big bird or something?
Yes.
Yeah, it's Kashyyyk.
That's all linear scripted nonsense.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Well, you can go and climb up the tree again.
Really?
And the part that was most telling that it was linear scripted nonsense was when you get on the big slide, the evil music starts playing again, even though there's no TIE fighter shooting at you. And it's like, oh, this is supposed to be a big action. There's nothing happening. I hated the slides. It just got boring.
Yeah, the slides drove me nuts.
Yeah.
There was one, I think on, maybe it was Dathomir, I forget. I mean, I did it like 30 times, probably more than 30, over and over.
Part of me wonders if they're hiding loading screens in there, and the other part of me wonders if they think that their audience is going to be so bored if they're not doing something on screen every 10 seconds that they'll walk away from their single-player game. Maybe a combination of the two. It's possible.
It is. Not sure.
But yeah, the slides were boring. I thought level traversal, other than the slides, was decent enough. Like, you get to run around and do stuff. Once you get the double jump, then you're actually having fun.
Yeah.
Because you do the flip like Luke Skywalker in Return of the Jedi.
Good.
Like, hey, look, I'm a Jedi now. Whee!
Jedi strength flows through.
But don't kill Boba Fett. That way he can show up in a TV show 30 years later.
Yeah.
Good job, Luke. Yeah. Actually, that was Han Solo. He whacked him.
Yeah. I had something else to say, but I forgot.
I don't remember either. Curtis is thinking?
Yes, I was thinking about... oh, right. There's some modder or somebody out there did all these variations on what happens if you fight Darth Vader and like actually hit him, like strike a blow.
Oh yeah, I've seen
on
that
him.
stuff.
Okay, yeah. It's just, that's fascinating. The game just kind of shuts down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just ran.
You just ran.
I was just like, nope, not dealing with this.
And there's the other mod where they made like arms and legs actually get like kind of cut off when you kill them.
That was a big point of contention, was the lack of leg and like, what is it called? Disarmament isn't the right word, but you know what I'm saying.
Dismemberment?
That's the word. Parlay.
Parlay.
Down to the depths.
Whoever came up with parlay. That would be the French. It took me 20 years to figure out that was a French surrender joke. Great joke. I like it.
Anyways. Yeah, and in the Jedi Knight games, they showed you cutting off people's arms and legs all the time.
Yep.
But not this one.
There's even stuff for decapitations in some of those.
That's
Good
right.
times. Yeah, now Star Wars is all like, we gotta be kid-friendly. Even though you still cut off a couple of limbs. Night Sister, I think? The big orange one. You cut off her hand. Very explicitly. The one you fought up in the tree.
Oh, yeah. That one.
That one.
Sorry, I kept thinking of,
Trilla?
No, I was thinking of, whatever, the people from Dathomir, because you said sister, and I was like...
Oh!
Oh, the Night Sisters.
The Night Sisters, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. With their not force.
Yes. Magic. With a K.
Luke.
Ooh! Skywalker.
Is that the clone of the clone of the clone?
Sure.
Oh my god. We just keep adding U's.
What if that's what Timothy Zahn decides to write next, and he puts in Luke Skywalker?
Curtis can't see my expression.
I wonder if he's gonna. Has he done any consulting for any of the new shows?
I don't know.
I haven't heard of anything.
He must have been involved at least a little bit in Rebels.
For dumbed down Thrawn, I hope he wasn't very involved.
Yeah. Sometimes they kind of get Thrawn right, but then I don't know. They simplify him too much.
Because it's a kid show.
It was. Yeah, it's more of a kid show than Clone Wars, for sure.
Way more of a kid show than the Clone Wars.
Yeah. They did actually hit a couple stormtroopers with blaster beams in the 4th season, though. When I rewatched it, I noticed.
Amazing.
It was on screen.
Wow. Very, very edgy.
Yeah, otherwise they usually like use a lightsaber to cut through their blasters and then just force push them away.
Whereas season 7 of the Clone Wars had some guy's arm getting chopped off in a blast door on screen.
I remember this.
This was great. And then you go to Rebels. Ugh.
Oh, it's very windy outside.
Wind, yes, wind.
Yeah, I can hear that.
I wonder if it'll be friends with me. Hello, ground.
Man.
If Ted's watching, he'll get it.
Yep. He might recite So Long and Thanks for All the Fish.
Oh no. I'm sorry. This was a mistake. Mistakes were made. I don't remember.
Hey, how's your Series X Xbox doing?
Great. Absolutely fantastic.
Noah did not bring it along this time to do an update.
I haven't done that
I
for
was
like
wondering.
2 or 3 weeks. It hasn't journeyed here for a little while now.
Noah has not been in need of faster internet.
Not really. Nope.
It hasn't overheated or anything yet?
Nope.
That's good. That's good.
I consider it good.
I might be getting myself, because Super Bowl, they're going to have deals on TVs, so I might get myself a bigger TV to put on my tiny desk.
All right.
I need more
Screen.
I need more screen.
Of course.
And I'd like a 1080, at least.
You don't have 1080?
Not on that little Roku TV.
You're getting 720.
Yeah,
Ugh.
I know.
Ugh. Yuck.
So
Speaking of small TVs, I'm in the market for a 17-inch widescreen TV.
17-inch.
Very hard to find. They don't exist.
That seems like an oddly specific television.
It's
What is-
because
what is the need for this?
Well, I want to mount it inside a road case for live video stuff, but it's got to be smaller than, I don't know if it's exactly 19 inches, but it's got to fit inside there. And all like the 17-inch screens that are out there are square, like these ones behind me.
Gotcha.
So it's tough. And I don't want a square one because then I gotta get a super tall case.
Sure. Can't have that.
No.
No, bad. Yeah.
Bad. Well, Curtis, all I've got is a CRT. I don't think that's even 17 inches.
Ooh, no. We used to have rack mount CRTs in the live truck until a couple of years ago. And you'd turn them all on, and there'd just be a chorus of loud, high-pitched squeals.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Do you have any more of those lying around?
No, they threw them all out a couple months ago.
I'm gonna be honest. I would have taken one.
Oh shoot! I should have asked.
It's okay.
I figured no one in their right mind would need any more CRTs.
Curtis, you've met me. Am I in my right mind?
On occasion, we need to do classic Xbox.
That's true.
Games.
You get the least input lag out of an original Xbox with an actual CRT.
It's funny.
I guess if I ever wanted to play in a Melee tournament, they're really obsessed with that too. Sorry, I interrupted you, Curtis. Go.
Oh, I was just gonna say, this guy I work with was telling me about a place he used to work at, where they, before they had flat screens, they just had a whole bunch of CRTs on the wall so they could see all the different video feeds. And so they built a false wall with all these shelves so they can mount all their TVs and make it look like they were flat, but really there's like a 2-foot gap behind it, so where everything's just kind of hanging. And so now they've replaced all that stuff, and there's just this big empty fake wall space back there.
Awesome.
It's
Very
weird.
cool.
We've gone off topic slightly.
Yes, we have.
I don't remember where we were. Things happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a fairly lengthy game, isn't it?
Decently.
Yeah.
We didn't even mention you play as Cal Kestis, the
Right.
ginger
Yeah,
Jedi.
the Ginger Jedi.
All right, Ginger Jedi. Yeah.
There was a subsect of the gaming community. I think you know where this is going, Ryan. They were angry that it was a white ginger Jedi. They were like, we need a female, or he should be of color, or something. Like, there's people who just get very upset about these very superficial things.
Right.
I mean, we've never had a Ginger Jedi
That's
before.
true, but
So this is...
he doesn't have a soul.
Oh.
Well, we're in the Star Wars universe, so it's kind of up in the air if they do or not.
Is a Force ghost a soul? The things we need to ask George Lucas and not Harrison Ford.
Well, George would go into like some really long speech about it. Oh, well, it's kind of like a soul.
And I'd want to hear it. Whereas Harrison Ford was asked about his role in Episode 9, were you a Force ghost? And his response was, I don't know what that is and I don't care.
Perfect.
For him, it was just, pay me however much you want, and I'll give you an answer.
Give me a couple more zeros, then I'll know.
I loved it when they were just starting to promote The Force Awakens, and they brought Harrison Ford onto Conan. And Conan, bribes him on air with, $1,000 he pulls out of his pocket. And it's like, just tell me anything about the movie. Harrison Ford just takes it, and he doesn't say anything.
Oh, yeah.
So.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Well,
So,
you
yes.
know.
So yes, you play as the Ginger Jedi. His master was one of the race of the people that guy from Rebels was.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of those characters' names, except Ezra
it's
and Hera.
He's a Lasat.
Lasat, right.
Sure. I'll go with it.
It's kind of cool.
I just don't remember. Like, Rebels was in 1 year, out the other, for the most part.
Yeah.
There were 5 instances when I cared. 4 of those 5 involved Thrawn.
The other one was Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
And Darth Maul.
Yeah.
The rumor is they're going to recreate that Obi-Wan scene.
Oh.
For real life.
Ewan McGregor.
Ewan McGruber?
I'll watch it.
Yes.
It was the best part of Rebels. Like,
That was pretty cool.
it was pretty cool. They'll get Crash Down to voice him again. Like they did with Solo.
Oh, wow.
Solo. Oh.
Anyway. Oh.
Oh, Curtis is now on the no train from Solo. He was like, it's okay coming out of the theaters. And I was like, that was kind of crap, wasn't it?
I mean, it was a Star Wars movie. There's some merit.
You were excited and you were
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's tough.
So you're a ginger Jedi.
Back in circles.
And,
hiding from the Inquisitors.
Yeah.
Kind of. Sort of.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you're
With
working in a scrapyard.
With a Thailand rock band.
Oh,
Throat
that was
singing rock
weird.
band.
And then they show up later in the game when you're in the arena.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of weird. He's got like beats on,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah, he wears Beats by Dre.
Yeah, they modernized it just a hair too much. Just a little bit.
Well, they're not Taiwan, Tibetan. That's
Whatever.
it.
Look, if he had been listening to one of Max Rebo's greatest hits, I would have been all on board.
Max Rebo's greatest hits. Buy them now.
That was actually that character's name.
Buy his entire collection.
Max Rebo was blown away, but his legend will never die. Or something like that. Oh, poor Max Rebo. For those of you who don't know, Max Rebo was the blue elephant that played for Jabba, that played the piano for Jabba. Now you know.
They could totally do like a 4-episode mini-series. Some
Max
comedy. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they do a
show.
mockumentary about the traveling Max Rebo band.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, today a bunch of gangsters showed up to shoot Jabba the Hutt, and I was cowering under the piano. There's just blasters disabled huddled under the piano with blaster shots going over and explosions in the background. Gamorrean guard gets thrown over the piano. I could see it. It'd be funny.
It'd be funny if they'd showed like an interview scene when Jabba's like bringing him in, like he's talking to all these other band leaders, and then he offers him like, "I'll pay you extra if you play while being shot at" or something. Don't stop the music while they're gangster shooting. Double for Jedi swinging lightsabers.
Oh no, the Jedi.
But
Speaking of Jedi,
yeah,
you go to a Jedi temple planet, Zepho.
Is that the one with the giant dragon in the distance?
Yes.
Ah, yes. I really
Can you
wanted
do
to get
anything
over
with
to
that
that dragon
No.
and like try to interact with it.
No. You can scan it with BD1. That's
Oh.
about as far as you can get.
I know.
Darn.
BD1 is the dog droid that they give you.
Yeah.
Because Star Wars properties need cute droids, except The Mandalorian, because it had a cute baby.
50-year-old baby.
50-year-old baby. Well, time is relative.
Sure.
What if his planet was farther out in a solar system? So
Far away?
Yes. So his year would take longer. So in galactic standard years, he was 50, but on his planet's years, he was like 12.
What if like in an even further galaxy
Okay.
away,
All right.
there was a group of robots
Oh boy. I know where this is going.
that wanted to become more human,
Uh-huh.
so they made a plan.
A plan.
So are we talking about Blade Runner?
No, I was talking about Alien Covenant.
Oh.
Oh.
There are robots and plans. And Fassbender on Fassbender flute.
Perfection.
Have they announced much more about the reboot, the Battlestar?
No.
No.
It's not a reboot.
It's
Yes, they specified. It's not a
Oh.
reboot of the 2004 series.
so it's a
It's
continuation.
more like Tales in the Universe,
Hmm.
I think. Sort of.
All this has happened before.
All of it will happen again. Yes.
We could see the return of the great admiral. Maybe.
You could see the return of Starbuck.
It's Starbuck.
Starbuck.
Yeah, with
Man,
her
we're
resounding
just-
success in The Mandalorian, they might be tempted. Star power. Starbuck star power.
I'd bring her back. That's me. We're all over the place this episode. I'm very sorry for anyone who actually cares about the game Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah, I think the conclusion is that it's a pretty good game, right?
Oh, man, we really talked about that game, all right.
I mean, there's a lot. It would take a long time to go into detail
We
about.
don't have to go into
everything.
extreme detail of all of it, but hit some major points that we liked or disliked along the way.
I didn't like that you go to Dathomir and then you squeezed your lightsaber too hard.
That was kind of dumb.
I was just like, well, that's...
But then
Okay.
you got to go to Starkiller Base. I mean, the planet from Star Wars The Clone... I said the same thing.
Ah,
They did confirm Ilium was Starkiller Base, turned into Starkiller
Yep.
Base. The planet from that episode of Star Wars The Clone Wars when those kids get their Jedi crystals, for those of you who are unaware. There's a
yep.
planet named Ilium, and you go there in this game.
I remember having difficulty figuring out how to get the sun to shine through the window and light up whatever.
Yeah.
I thought that was one of the more interesting puzzles because it wasn't just do thing, puzzle done. You actually had to think
Yeah.
about it.
Yeah.
I don't think I ever truly mastered the controls, so I was always like, okay, so how do I grab this thing and swing or whatever?
Left trigger.
Or left bumper.
I forget what the controls are because I haven't played it in a year.
It would take me a while to
I see.
pick that game back up.
My favorite part was being able to explore the Venator. Once you get the double jump, you can go and explore the Venator ruins. I don't know if you did that. That was fun.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Okay. You had to go back to it. I remember fairly clearly.
Yeah.
So you probably didn't. Because then it was like, wow, it's like the Clone Wars. This kid, he thinks we're still in the Clone Wars. That was a great line.
Yeah.
Yeah. I liked the pilot. What was his name?
Grease.
Grease. Grease was fun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He reminded me a lot of, what's his name from, Danny DeVito. He kind of reminds me of him.
I see it.
Yeah, he was always saying something that was like,
Something.
"Oh, I know what you're saying there."
He references. You can get him to talk about Yaddle. One of his random bits of dialogue.
Yes.
Really?
He
yeah.
brings up Yaddle. Yes.
How did he know Yaddle?
I don't remember. I don't remember. I just remember him mentioning Yaddle, and I got the dialogue at some point. It's like, oh my god, this is great. What's her name that's training you? I didn't hate her. She just wasn't that compelling to me.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, she was fine.
She's fine.
Oh, the other former Jedi lady?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's her name? Ryan doesn't even remember. He just beat the game.
It's.
That
I
tells
feel
you
like
how
it
memorable
started
she
with
is.
a J.
That's how memorable she is as a character.
Yeah.
I mean, she's got the classic, like, internal conflict with the dark side thing going on.
Boring.
Let's fight.
Let's fight. Hey. We're bringing these Star Wars references around. All kinds of interesting ways. Trilla was okay. I don't know. I felt like she was trying too hard to be edgy. Like from Hot Topic edgy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is she the Dathomir person?
No, that's
No,
Marin.
that's
I liked
Marin.
Marin. Or Morith?
Yeah.
I don't remember. It started with an M. There were some R's in it. I remembered more than what's her name. Isn't it Marin?
Ooh.
Yeah, it's Marin.
Okay, I did remember it. See?
Where's
Yeah.
Morith
Oh.
from?
I remember Morinth from Mass Effect 2
Oh.
and or 3 if you choose to keep her alive.
Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I liked Marin.
Yeah.
kind
of fun. Marin talks about when General Grievous showed up and killed everyone.
Yeah.
That was great.
Yeah, that was that ever shown
No.
in
Yeah.
any episode?
What?
General Grievous shows up on Dathomir and starts swinging his lightsabers at the Dathomiri people.
In Clone
Oh.
Wars, right?
In Clone Wars,
In
yeah.
Clone Wars?
Yeah.
This happens.
Huh.
Yeah.
I missed that episode. Darn.
There are a lot of
I
episodes. It's
I think
very
I
possible.
looked it up just because people were talking about how that was a reference to it.
Hmm.
So I went back and I watched it.
All right.
There's some wonderful references to other Star Wars stuff in this game.
Yeah.
If you're in the know.
Mm.
Is what's his face from like Rogue One, the freedom fighter dude? Was he in this game?
Oh, Saw Gerrera, yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
He
He's
shows
on
up on Kashyyyk for about 10 seconds.
Oh yeah.
And then
Yep,
you never
yep.
see him again. But then you get to talk to Tarful. And that was like, it's Tarful.
Yeah. It's Starful.
It's Tarful. From his 10 seconds of fame in Star Wars Episode 3.
Goodbye, Tarful. Goodbye, Chewbacca. Miss you.
Oh.
I will.
Tarful was Chewbacca's dad and chieftain, like head chief of the Wookiees or something.
Something.
Oh, I didn't know
he was
that.
his dad.
I thought he was. I could be misremembering things. It's very possible. Look it up.
Yoda knew Tarful.
Yoda knew Tarful. Yoda also knew Chewie, but Chewie still never mentioned that the Force was real to Han Solo.
No.
It's interesting.
Maybe Chewie.
It's very interesting.
Chewie's
almost-
just
Maybe Chewie was. What?
He's just a simple being trying to make his way in the universe or something.
I feel like he was just trying to pull a fast one over Han. Just like trying to lead him on for a little bit and then freak him out.
This says he was just a chieftain.
Okay.
I thought he was related. No, he just worked closely with Chewbacca. I was wrong.
No, but you do get to. Do you meet Chewie's father in the original holiday special?
Never watched it. I wouldn't be able to tell you.
Darn.
I watched like the first minute and a half and I turned it off.
It's
Couldn't
hard
do
to
it.
get through.
Was it you who told me that Carrie Fisher demanded to buy
No,
like the last copy of it or something?
She didn't buy, but she did demand, and she received a copy of the holiday special from George Lucas in order to reprise her role in Episode 6, I believe.
Oh wow.
Or, yeah, I'm pretty sure it was 5 or 6. I don't remember. So she had like the only official copy left outside of the Skywalker Ranch.
That's wonderful.
Yes, yes. I was thinking of something else. Oh, you go to the Shadowlands in Kashyyyk,
Yeah.
which is nice Legends material.
Yep.
You don't spend much time there, which was a shame. But
No.
Kashyyyk is the only time you get to pilot AT-AT, right?
yeah,
It's like a little segment. It's
Yeah.
pretty fun. I wish I could just storm
Shoot the
through the
AT-AT.
whole jungle in it.
Yeah.
If only.
Then you do some other stuff.
Then you do some other stuff. You get trapped in an arena at one point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, right. Wait, is
They
that
start playing
that's
that
you
music
get like
again.
knocked out and
Yes.
you wake up
Yeah.
and all your stuff is gone?
Yeah.
It's very annoying.
And then you have to fight a whole bunch of stupid monsters and whatever, and fight some person that's not Boba Fett. And yeah.
Yeah.
Then
then
other stuff happens.
Then other stuff happens. Like you lose your lightsaber once you crush it too hard. We already mentioned that. I don't remember. It's been a year.
The Inquisitors were interesting, I guess.
They didn't use their spinning lightsabers to fly, so I considered that a plus.
Yeah. Right.
I considered that a big plus.
Have you guys heard of this VR game called Blade and Sorcery?
No.
So there are these people that mod it like crazy,
I'm
and
sure. Turned it into Star Wars.
yeah, essentially. And one of the mods that they did is for if you get an Inquisitor lightsaber, you can fly with it in the game.
Nice.
I mean, it's kind of cool. Just that aspect.
Damn it, George.
So yeah, more stuff happens.
More stuff happens, yeah.
You
We really brushed over a good portion of this game. You had to go to the different planets to find clues to open the vault to the thing on Zepho.
yeah, because inside the vault is
A holochrone
contains a list of the
of force-sensitive
children.
Yes,
Oh,
that's
right.
it.
I
left
completely
by Master
forgot.
Cordova or whatever.
What's his
Cordoba,
name? Yeah.
Qdoba.
Qdoba. That's
Master
it.
Qdoba?
Qdoba.
Oops.
Beautiful.
Just
I
knocking
forgot
stuff
about.
over.
It took me this long to remember the MacGuffin of
Yeah.
why you were going and doing all these things.
Yep. Master Qdoba.
Master Qdoba.
And
Which, in the end, you go to Darth Vader's Inquisitor Fortress or whatever on that planet that I don't remember the name of.
Fortress Inquisitorius.
Whatever.
I guess.
Sure.
Yes.
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 And I thought that that was probably the most fun I had in the whole game.
Yeah.
Right at the end. Which I suppose might as well go out on bang.
Yeah. You fight Trilla.
You fight Trilla, you defeat Trilla, then there's the
Trilla dies.
Trilla dies. That was great. Oh my god.
The reveal of Darth
The
Vader.
reveal of Darth Vader is perfection. Literal perfection. Even if you're not going to play the game, look it up. It is cuz they cue in the evil Anakin killing kids music from episode 3 and you hear the breathing and the footsteps and then he just kills Trilla and it's just like, "Oh my god." He tosses what's her name aside like she's nothing and then you're fighting by the seat of your pants, and then you just turn and run because you can't win.
Yep.
Oh.
No.
And then your dog droid shocks
Shocks
Darth
him
Vader.
to keep you alive. Yeah,
And
it was great.
then you swim away.
Then you swim away. I like that you didn't defeat Darth Vader.
Yeah.
You managed to hold him off
With water.
with water. I mean, to be fair, he's kind of cyborg at that point.
Yeah.
Water's bad for him. He can barely breathe as it is, Curtis. What's he gonna do when he gets a lung full of water?
Ah. Yeah.
I don't know.
And you swim away, and the game's over.
Yep.
Oh right, you destroyed the holocron.
Yeah.
Forgot about that part.
So did they get any of the names at all, or did they just decide it's better
They
to...
decided it's not worth.
They leave it up to the Force.
Leave it up to the Force. Trust only in the Force. I forgot about that.
Yeah, they bring that up.
The flashback sequences were the other best part of the game.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
you get to
there's
be
training.
Kid Cal interacting with clone troopers, and
Oh,
it's kind of
yeah.
fun.
Yeah, the whole
You could give
the whole Order 66 scene, that's great.
Oh, it's fantastic. No, but when
Oh,
you're
yeah.
walking to the training room, you can give the one clone a high five.
Yeah.
It's like, he's going to shoot me later.
Just like the simulations.
Yes.
Yep. So
So
There's
are they
some-
making a second one?
They said they are, but I wonder how that's going to go because Disney has officially announced that EA is losing their exclusivity
Oh, yeah.
in 2023. So I suppose they could still squeeze it out before that happens.
Yeah.
Possibly.
It would,
Possibly.
I don't know. You can't really keep introducing more and more and more Jedi.
Yeah.
yeah.
They're gonna.
I'm kind of sick of it at this point too. Where it's just like, there's so many alive. How does this make any sense?
Right. Exactly.
I mean, sure, you could introduce Shaak Ti again and kill her again.
A third time or
No, a
whatever.
fourth time.
At least 4,
Oh.
depending on how
Jeez.
you look at things.
2 alternate ways they killed her in deleted scenes
In episode 3.
in episode 3.
Yep.
A third way they killed her in The Force Unleashed.
Right.
Possible 4.
Possible 4.
This could be great.
Though, did she die in the 2003 Clone Wars 2?
No, she was just injured.
Oh, okay. All right. That was it.
Hmm.
I know what you're talking about.
I didn't remember.
Master
it's been a-
Ki-Adi-Mundi was
Yes,
sad.
yes.
He was like, Shaak Ti. But what about the Wookiees?
What about the droid attack on the Wookiees? So, in conclusion,
Don't watch Alien Covenant.
yes, that is the correct answer.
Except for the last, 15 minutes.
And you're like, oh, this is kind of entertaining. I remember why I watched these movies to begin with.
But other than that, it's a
It's-
decent game.
We didn't tell them not to watch Suicide Squad.
That goes without saying.
That goes without. I'm so glad that movie's never getting a sequel.
Yeah. They could have made it so good, and I don't know.
Now they're making the Suicide Squad.
Yeah, isn't that... They're making the video game, The Suicide Squad, right?
But they also announced a movie.
They did?
Yes, Nathan Fillion's in it.
Hey!
Hey.
I might have hopes again.
They
Speaking of
announced
Nathan
20 characters for this movie, right? It's insane.
That's great.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
Yes,
they did.
Curtis just remembered.
No, have you seen any of Nathan Fillion's show, The Rookie?
No.
It's weird because I'm pretty sure his mom in The Rookie is played by the same actress who played his mom in Castle.
Interesting.
Huh.
So, yeah.
I just know that Alan Tudyk showed up on The Rookie recently.
Oh.
It was on the Firefly subreddit.
Ah,
as
of
these
course.
things tend to
Yeah.
be.
Yep.
So yeah,
So yeah, shiny.
let's be bad guys.
That's bad guys. Curtis doesn't get it. Although he has seen the movie with that line in it, he
That's
just doesn't remember.
true.
I have?
Yes.
Pirates?
No.
No.
Shiny.
Let's be bad guys. Although shiny itself.
They
Shows
say
up
they say
multiple-
shiny many times.
Yes.
Right. I don't know.
Kate Beckett also said shiny and castle. I want to feel shiny. Shiny, huh? I was like, Firefly reference. You saw Serenity, so you heard the line, shiny, let's be bad guys.
I haven't seen Serenity in 15 years.
I know. It's a shame. You should watch it.
Yeah. Firefly first, then Serenity.
Yeah, I skipped all of Firefly and just watched Serenity.
But you don't remember Serenity, so now you can watch it with beginner's eyes.
Yeah.
It's true. It'd be like...
And then I could show you the comics that take place after Serenity.
Yes. It's all we're getting at this point, Curtis.
Yeah.
We're desperate.
Hey, I'm taking it.
Desperate times.
At least I got something.
At least we got something. Better than Community. Oh.
Hey.
6 seasons and lots of nothing.
Yet. Haven't gotten anything yet.
Yes. Oh, that hope, that optimism, I forget.
Optimism, Captain!
Yes.
Remember when he blew up his face?
Yes, that was a bad episode.
That was bad CGI.
That too. I'm texting, sorry.
So, yeah.
I mean, the weird... What? There's a Next Gen episode where that thing is leeching the power off the back of the ship.
Oh, yes. SF Jet Debris just reviewed that episode.
Yeah. I think that CG was better than the CG of the Doctor's face expanding.
It might have been. I mean, it definitely is now, seeing that it's been remastered.
I'm pretty sure that it was. I feel like I watched a bonus feature where they talked about how that was some of the first CG they did in Star Trek.
It wasn't the booby trap, but the female warp specialist hologram from the booby trap shows up again in real life.
Right.
I just watched the review, so these are the things that stuck in my mind, not the name of the actual episode.
Right.
For some reason, all I'm remembering is some person posted something on Twitter that was like, there was a prompt that was, what's a moment from TV that haunts you to this day? And somebody posted the picture of Deanna Troi as a cake. It's like, this is stuck in my mind.
I understand why. To be fair.
Yikes.
I mean, I can kind of understand, like, when Data started cutting into her, it's like, well, that's a little strange.
Yeah. The name of the episode was Galaxy's Child.
Ah.
From Star Trek The Next Generation.
Gotcha.
Which we will not be talking about next week.
No.
It's not worth it.
But what are we talking about next week?
You know...
I guess you're going to have to like and subscribe to find out.